Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So if you noticed, I'm in Miami, slightly sunburned. I filmed this ahead of time because I knew I was going to be probably super busy in the castle. Yeah, I'm just a thinker, guys. I'm proactive. I anticipate, okay? We don't procrastinate in this house. We anticipate. Anyways, my favorite holiday is in fact Halloween. And if you weren't aware, I'm going to be in Europe for this Halloween, which is so upsetting because it's literally my sophomore year of college and I literally can't, but I'm going to be in London on Halloween, fun fact. So I'll probably be having a lot of fun, but I won't be celebrating my favorite holiday. I think dressing up for me is my favorite part because I just love being able to put an outfit together. I am that girl that DIYs her costume to the best of her ability. I was watching Laura DIY putting together her costumes like this is me, I am her. So I'm in mourning over the fact that I'm missing my Halloween. My 20th Halloween. That's what this video is for. It's to look back on the past. My past Halloween costumes when I first started actually putting them together and to rate them. This is gonna be so silly. After I rank my Halloween costumes, I am going to be giving you guys some Halloween costumes to put together yourselves and some inspo and ideas. Let's get ranking. So I found this little rank list on my iPad. It's not the correct one that I see people using online, but I don't know what that one is and I don't know how to find it. So I'm basically just doing the S, A, B, and C tier because that's all that fits on this iPad screen. I'm gonna be ranking these Halloween costumes based on DIY-ness, execution, cost, and can you tell what I am? I should probably write that down. Also DIY-ness as in put togetherness, you know? I didn't just go in a catalog and hit enter. I actually put something together. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so first costume, I'm just gonna drag it up. So this, as you can see, is a costume that I did when I was much younger. Wow. Okay, so if you can't tell, I'm a pineapple. I made all of my friends dress up as different fruit. So if you see a little bit to my right, that's my friend who's a grape, and to my left, it's my friend who's a strawberry. And I had a friend who was a kiwi. It was really cute because we were a fruit salad. I did DIY my shirt and my headband. So let me talk a little bit about that. My shirt is a long sleeve, I'm pretty sure Fruit of the Loom yellow shirt. And what I did was I took a Sharpie and I did the little carrot tops of drawing a pineapple. And then my headband was, I bought just a plain old headband and then one of those Party City fun pineapple toppers, and I just cut off the top of the pineapple and hot glued it onto the headband. And then I just slapped on a yellow tutu, leggings, and some Nikes. And I feel that tutu and leggings combo, or tutu and Nike shorts combo, was such a pillar and staple of Miami costumes in middle school. You could look at anyone and they would be just tank top, tutu, leggings, or Nike shorts. Snow White, blue shirt, yellow tutu. Tinkerbell, green shirt, green tutu. That was just how it was. I don't know why, but I just vividly remember that for the most part, you know? For the people who couldn't afford or didn't have the energy to pay for those $80 costumes or whatever. But anyways, so DIY-ness, she kind of slayed. I feel I have to give her a 6 on the DIY, maybe even a 7 for that headband. That was pretty smart. I doubt I came up with it myself, but the fact that I was able to put it together, claps for her. I don't know why she's wearing long sleeves and leggings in Miami in October. Execution, we're taking points off for that. Cost, definitely a 10. It was probably so cheap to make this. I already owned those leggings and those shoes. And for can you tell? Yes, you can tell, because I remember when we were walking around trick-or-treating, there was this grown man who yelled at us and was like, "Oh, are you guys Fruit of the Loom?" And I was like, "No, we're a fruit salad." You could definitely tell what we were, and all the parents loved it. So because of that, it's definitely not an S tier. She could have been executed so much better. Definitely not an A. But I think my pineapple costume deserves to be a B, okay? I think I'm sticking true to that. Okay, so this was Lilo and Stitch. So this was the only photo I could find of this costume, which is so sad because if you could see the whole thing, you could see that I DIY'd my skirt and the arm bands, and I had the cutest little headband around my head. And I basically just got green felt, cut it out in the shape of leaves, and then I got probably a headband to put around my waist, and then you just fold it over and hot glue it. And then I used rubber bands for the wrist, and you just fold over the leaves and hot glue it, and then the same thing for the headband. Red shirt was probably definitely from Amazon. And I loved this costume. I thought it was so cute. Oh, this is fully what I was recreating. Okay, no, then I did a fabulous job. Definitely, that was like T for T, perfect for perfect. You could definitely tell what I was. I actually have never seen that movie in its entirety. It's okay, it's alright. DIY-ness, she's getting like an 8, okay? The only thing that wasn't DIY in this costume was my shirt and the shoes. Cost? Also like a 10. It's just felt, a $5 top from Amazon, and shoes I already own. That's slayed. No, she ate. Okay. And then can you tell? Yeah, you can for sure tell. I like did, okay, wait. Oh, but I don't think she deserves to be in the A tier. Actually, oh my god, she totally deserves to be in the A tier. Like, it's literally T for T what Leo looks like in that clip. Oh my goodness. Did I just killed it without even realizing, because I'm not a Lilo and Stitch fan. Which I should be. And I've seen clips, okay? Like, I know the entire plot. So this totally deserves an A. I'm being too harsh on myself. We're gonna pretend that it's not me. Like, if it wasn't me, I genuinely think I would give it an A. Definitely, this costume was much better than the pineapple. Okay, moving on to the next costume. Oh, okay, so this was when I was Princess Jasmine. I actually do not have a single photo of me in this costume. Oh, this is screenshotted from like a Snapchat video I took, which is why I look a little stupid. This was during COVID, so like we couldn't go out at all. I got a white like, yoga pants and then the white top, and then I dyed them teal. As you can see, like at the bottom here, the dye got so messed up somehow, so there was like this random dark splotch on the leg. I used my mom's Wonder Woman tiara, and there was like a red jewel in it, and I just took the red jewel out so it looked like her tiara. And then I had a gold belt that was like a chainy thingy. This was not good. This was okay for it being COVID and you couldn't really do anything or go anywhere, and I really wanted to be Princess Jasmine because she's my favorite princess, but it's just not good. DIY-ness, to be fair, was okay. I even messed up the dye. Like, how can you mess up the dye? So that wasn't even that good. Execution, it's okay. There were so many other things I could have incorporated into this costume to be like, oh, that's Princess Jasmine. Cost, I'm pretty sure it was a little more expensive just because of the dye and the fact that I bought pants and a top, and they were both from Amazon, but like still. Can you tell who I am? Yes, you can tell who I am, but in a like, oh, she's wearing teal, a gold tiara on. So that's Princess Jasmine. So this was definitely lacking, and sophomore year was the worst year ever, so this is a C tier. It's like not even my fault. What was I gonna do during COVID? Like, I'm proud of myself because, as I said, Halloween is my favorite holiday, so I wasn't not gonna dress up. Definitely could have done better. This is just making me think that I have to dress up as Jasmine again so that I can like redeem myself because it was so poorly done. Okay, so moving on. Oh my god, okay, I forgot about this costume. This is my alien costume. I went to the Key and hung out with my cousin. I'm wearing a skater skirt, this like crop top sports bra type thing of a galaxy print that I got from Amazon. I have alien little ears, and I did space buns, and that's about it. Oh, I'm more than positive I got holographic glitter and like put holographic glitter in my hair and like here. I don't really know what to say about this costume, so let's just... I don't know why I dressed up as an alien. I probably thought I was gonna be like super cute, but I was not super cute. There's other ways to do alien that's so much better, but let's just go through the categories. DIY-ness. I DIY'd nothing. The headband was super cute with the little, you know, the space buns were definitely a super cute idea. I would say the glitter was a good idea. Execution, again, just not the best. Cost probably wasn't that good either because that was a 2-piece set from Amazon. And can you tell what I am? I honestly don't know. I don't know why this pineapple is B. Like, the pineapple kind of just like she ate, but I did not kind of eat. But the alien, no, because it's another 2-piece set. What was I doing with these lazy 2-piece sets? Like, super cute, but I didn't even dye this. Like, this already came galaxy printed. Definitely we're putting her on the C tier. So COVID is over. We're finally entering into the good costume era. Let's pull this next one up. Okay, this next costume, I was Silver Mist from Tinkerbell, and as you can see, my friend was Iridessa. I had another friend who was Periwinkle. My best friend was Tinkerbell. Silver Mist is my favorite Pixie Hollow girly. DIY-ness. This is a white Princess and the Pauper type dress that I got from Amazon that I dyed blue. I did not mess it up like the pants in the Jasmine. I did a really good job with this one. My sister did my makeup, which was a slay. I was wearing these super cute tights that had like sparkles on them. So it was fishnets tights with sparkles. From far away, it just looked like my legs were sparkly, which I was like, that's so fairy. And then the big moment of this costume was the wings. So I DIY'd these wings, and it is probably the hardest DIY I've ever done in my entire life. They came out so good, and I failed twice. I had to redo them. But in the end, they came out so well done. Functionally, I did have to take them after pictures because you just couldn't walk around. Like, they were sturdy. So I did end up taking them off like halfway through the night. Do I even look like Silver Mist anymore? No. My dress didn't even look like Silver Mist dress. I should have done like a one shoulder tight blue dress, and I'm pretty sure I looked for one and I just couldn't find any that I liked, so then I ended up with that. That's fair. Oh my god, I also had a cold that night. That was a bad night. Okay, we're not gonna reminisce on this crazy Halloween party night. DIY-ness, 10 out of 10. She DIY'd that dress, those wings. That was crazy. And some people will make these, like, sell them for like hundreds of dollars. I slayed. I truly think I slayed. Execution, I'm not gonna give it full 10 out of 10 for execution just because, and my dress did not look like her dress at all. Like, I was honestly just like a blue fairy, and since I was blue, people were like, oh, you're like that water fairy from Pixie Hollow, you know? Cost was great, honestly, I think. Definitely more than like past costumes, but definitely not like, you know, I wasn't breaking the bank to be a Pixie Hollow girl. And can you tell who I am? Yes, because, you know, I have long black straight hair and I'm a blue fairy. But by the time I took those wings off, I don't know if it truly came across correctly. I'm gonna keep, honestly, her on the A tier. Like, was it a good execution of Iridessa? No, but was it just a good execution? Yes, period. Everything was just super cute and super perfect, and I was so obsessed with how I looked. But we're not gonna give her the S tier because I like don't. It's not Iridessa. So next one was that same night, because I was like, I'm gonna have a costume change. I want to be like a funny costume, so I was a sexy stingray. I kept my like fishnet tights on, and I got this manta ray stingray costume off of Amazon that I still have. Listen, DIY-ness 0, execution 100, okay? Cost 10 out of 10. Can you tell what I am? Yes. Yes, and for that reason, this is going to be an A tier costume. I love a good funny costume. I love a good costume change, and I truly killed it with this sexy stingray. People loved it. Like, people were obsessed. And that's really all I have to say about that. I came, I saw, I conquered, I killed it, and sexy stingray will forever live on in the memories of people who remember. That same Halloween, I was invited to go to Coco Plum, and I was the Flash. This is a costume that I wore, I'm pretty sure, in 5th grade, and it just fit me now. So I don't know why I had a woman's size, like, small Flash costume as a 5th grader, but I did. I looked so good in this, and this was so last minute because I was invited so last minute. So I literally just looked through my costume drawer and I was like, there's no way this is gonna fit, and it fit, and it looked really good. And then I just wore the same like white little boots, and I did super cute makeup with gold and like red streaking out. Honestly, she slayed. DIY-ness 0, execution 100, cost was also 100 because I didn't pay anything. And can you tell what I am? Yes. And for that reason, I don't think it deserves to be on the A tier, just because I could have honestly executed it better. I know I said 100 like 2 seconds ago, but that's because it was so last minute. But if I had more time, I definitely would have like accessorized so much better. But for last minute, not a bad job. So thank you, 5th grade me. Next we have, oh my god, okay, so this is me, Barbie and the Three Musketeers. So I'm Corinne. Honestly, ate it up. That's like the same dress that I used when I was Silver Mist. I just didn't dye it. I thought about dyeing it pink because in the movie, her entire costume is like pink. Like pink dress, pink corset like thing on top. It's just all pink. But I was like, no, I don't think that'll look good. I think it'll look too pink, and I'm glad that I made that decision. This beautiful pink corset from like Amazon, a pink sash that I used to tie around my waist. I got a pink sword belt, but it just did not work. Like, no matter how I set it up, the sword would just not go in it at the correct angle, and I just don't know why. Like, I'm remembering it now and I'm like, why could I not figure that out? But I couldn't figure it out. And then I got a musketeer sword, and it was black. The scabbard was black, or the sheath, and I painted it pink, obviously. I looked so cute. This was such a good costume. DIY-ness, honestly, probably like a 7 because there wasn't much to DIY, but I remember I spent so much time figuring out how I wanted to like put this costume together. And for the most part, people got it. People would come up to me and be like, oh, are you a pink pirate? And I'd be like, no, I'm Barbie and the Musketeer. And they'd look at me and they'd be like, oh my god, I forgot that movie existed. Like, you're perfect. The only reason people didn't get it was because they like forgot that Barbie and the Pink Musketeers existed, and then I reminded them, and then they thought it was the best thing ever. Execution, I would say as well, definitely could have done more, but it was like, what else could I have done, quite honestly, other than just been more pink, and I didn't want to be more pink. Cost was honestly not that bad, definitely more expensive than other costumes, but like I'm paying for all of this stuff at this point, starting like freshman year, so it was my money, and I would save up for Halloween. Like I would get my birthday money and I would set money aside to be like, this is what you're gonna use for your Halloween costume. And then can you tell what I am? Yes, once people were aware. I'm gonna be so honest, I'm putting this as an S tier. I loved this costume. I would do musketeer again. I thought it was so fun. Oh my gosh, and I had this mask. Okay, this also makes it just even more S tier. I had this mask, this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pink mask, like the pink mask that they wear when they go to the ball. For that, this is getting an S tier, because like that was iconic. People loved it. I loved it. I thought I looked really good. I had so much fun as this costume. It was so functional to go with parties. Oh, she's so fun. She's so pink. And just dressing up as a Barbie before the Barbie movie came out, I was like, that's right, I'm the trendsetter. Margot Robbie, the Barbie movie, it happened because of me. Okay, that same Halloween, I dressed up as Jenna Rink. That iconic scene when she goes to the dance party and she's like in that super cute 2000s like disco dress. So I got that iconic disco dress from Amazon. It's so funny because just the front is the pattern and then the back a plain blue, and I was like, this is so stupid, but whatever. I also got this beautiful, beautiful like butterfly necklace to match like that statement necklace she has in the movie, and then I had these adorable shoes from prom. I did like a really good job trying to recreate her makeup. It's definitely not on the same level as the Three Musketeers costume, but it was like, it came out really well. Everyone could tell who I was. I just like accessorized very well, and my shoes were perfect, and yeah, that's why this is an S tier. I think I pulled it together really well accessory wise and with the makeup. Okay, next costume. So freshman year, I'm in college. I didn't want to spend a lot of money because I did not have a lot of money. I did not work the summer before college. I traveled. So this like disco 80s two-piece outfit set I had from a Congress activity. Same with the tights. I had that sports bra, that pink sports bra already. This costume was cute. It came together really well. It's just so basic. She's not an A tier because it's not something that I like DIY put together, and it's also was just so basic. Jenna Rink gives the same vibes just because it's a bunch of stuff that I was able to put together. But Jenna Rink was a lot more creative than just like an 80s workout aerobics person. It was super cute and I looked really great, but it just wasn't. So it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. For that, it's gonna be a B tier because it does give the same vibes as the Flash costume. Like things that I had in my house, so I didn't have to spend like another $50 on another costume. Okay. This is my favorite costume so far that I've ever done. I already know I'm gonna rank it S tier, so we might as well just put it up there. I was the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. Just a little mischief causer, and I was like, I want to give that energy for Halloween. I really do. I got the tights, the purple and pink striped tights, which are the iconic pattern of the original, not the original, the Alice in Wonderland cat, Cheshire Cat that I grew up with was like purple and pink. I got those tights, cut out a hole in the crotch area, boom, we have my shirt. A black corset and a black mini skirt. I'm so proud of how it came out. People loved this costume. People thought I looked really, really good. Okay, thanks, because I put so much effort into this. The ears were so cute. Those were just like super chill off of Amazon. DIY-ness, 10 out of 10. I didn't really make anything except for the top, but I feel like I looked at so many ways to be able to put this outfit together, and I feel like I put it together in a way that I really liked and I thought was super special and cute and unique to me. I got purple clip-in hair extensions for my hair and just like had the purple like in my hair, and I thought that was really cute. Genuinely so much thought went into it, so I'm proud of myself, which is why I'm putting it in the S tier. But can you tell who I am? Yes, for sure. You can for sure tell who I am, which is why all across the board of our 4 categories I'm like hyping up this costume to the max. I loved this costume, okay? Okay, genuinely like my makeup, like the way that I did the blush on the eyeshadow on my nose and the way I just did my eyeshadow, like I've never done a wing like that before. I don't see enough people as the Cheshire Cat, quite honestly. Like I swear to God, I really don't. Last costume, same year. Actual Halloween was on a class day, and I go to a liberal arts school, so you already know we were all pulling up to class in costumes. I went as what I eventually I wanted to be a witch, quite honestly. Like I wanted to do like witchy vibes and like whatever. But I ended up just being like, I'm low-key Mortia Adams. Like I had these really cool spider earrings, the same corset from the Cheshire Cat costume, and it's a dress that I already owned. And after class, my friends and I ended up going around Beacon Hill to watch like all the trick-or-treaters and see like all the really nice houses, and it was just good. Like it was a good night, and I really liked the costume because I felt super like pretty, quite honestly. DIY-ness, like zero, quite honestly. This is all stuff that I'd already bought. Execution though, like it came together really well. Cost 10 out of 10. And can you tell who I am? Yeah, I was a witch, and then I had people coming up to me being like, you're giving like Mortia Adams, like witch, like are you that? And I'd be like, yeah, like that is what I am. She ate it up. I'm putting this on the A tier just because like the execution ended up being so well, and I looked so good. Okay, so that is my ranking for my Halloween costumes. S tier I agree with, A tier I truly agree with, B tier I agree with, and C tier I agree with. If you guys don't agree with anything, let me know why in the comments, because I feel like I ranked these pretty well. Obviously I'm ranking myself, so I'm like a little biased both ways. Hopefully these were like good Halloween costume suggestions for you guys. I feel like you definitely can find a Halloween costume from one of these that I ranked, especially the pineapple. That's the ranking of my Halloween costumes, and if you stick along for this next part, I'm going to be showing 4 in-depth Halloween costumes that I think can look really, really good for this Halloween. So, okay, in this next section, because I'm crazy, I did in fact make a Canva PowerPoint presentation of my Halloween costume ideas. Look how cute this is, okay? I want everyone to look so good on this Halloween and feel this good Halloween. And like these are costumes in my list of Halloween costumes that I will dress up as. So you will see me as these Halloween costumes probably eventually. So the first one is the siren, guys. Not a mermaid. You're not Ariel from The Little Mermaid. You are a siren, a beautiful voice, a seductress of the sea. Darker vibes, like that Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Start with the hair. Your hair needs to be long and luscious. It can be a little messy. You don't need to straighten it. You can have a little beach wave in there. And I want to see seashells, starfishes, pearls just dripping off of you. The main idea of this Halloween costume is you need to look like you've just come out of the ocean, and all of the seashells and the riches that you've stolen from like shipwrecks are just like adorned and hanging off of you. So that's why I really like this crown, because it's like a beautiful, perfect little mermaid crown. And then this girl with the blonde hair, I'm like, she has those little starfish clips in, and then she has the shells and like all of the stuff just dripping off of her. Outfit wise, I'm just thinking it needs to be loose and look like the ocean. So these 2-piece sets, as we know, I'm a sucker for a 2-piece set, I felt were so beautiful and are sparkly and oceany. Like they look like the ocean. Especially this skirt right here, definitely a little more modest for Halloween. I love this makeup. This was my makeup inspo. I love it when they put the pearls on there. Obviously you got to go in there with your teals and your blues. I love it when people do the scales. Like her in the middle here, she's definitely doing a more realistic. She even did gills on her cheekbones, and I'm like, what a great way to accentuate your cheekbones and be like, I'm a mermaid. She also did them on her neck. And then this was just like a body chain, but instead of it being a gold body chain, it's made of seashells. And I'm like, if you can find a way to just drip seashells off of you, even if you're just putting seashells and like body taping them to your skin or gluing them to your skin somehow, like that's amazing. This armband I thought was absolutely perfect. These necklaces I thought were the most beautiful things ever, and I was like, that's just what a mermaid would wear. And then this girl I love down here, because she's put this net around her shoulders with the seashells in them, and I'm like, oh my god, yes. I just thought it was so pretty. I thought she did such a good job. This is my little mood board. I would say for the most part, like I said, you just really want to look like you're coming out of the ocean. As long as you, I feel, stick with the seashells and the makeup and the color palette, it's gonna look so good. Moving on. This one is so fun. Indiana Jones or like the adventurer, okay? I feel like this is so fun. So let's just get started with the shoes. These boots I feel like have gotten so popular now, like with the buckles. So I feel like everyone and their mother is gonna have a cute like high brown boot. High brown boot, khaki skirt. What about a brown leather skirt? Look at these brown pants right here. Look at this beautiful little brown skirt right here. You can do, I feel like if you want to do a little more conservative, you can do the linen, the white long sleeve linen, and just have it like dripping off of you. Or you can do the white tank top, and if you want to add a little brown vest to that, Or if you just want to wear the brown vest, it's giving adventurer, it's giving she's about to go into the Sahara Desert and find some lost treasure. Accessory wise, like, gotta do the hat. If you're not a hat girl, it's okay, but I just feel like this hat is so iconic to Indiana Jones and it just needs to be worn. I'm thinking it would be so cool to have one of these like gold coin necklaces because it looks like a piece of treasure that you could have found on your expeditions, and then you've just made it into a beautiful little necklace for jewelry, right? Gold hoops, small gold hoops, you know, we're keeping it simple. As we can see over here with the makeup, I genuinely just want it to be as like natural looking as possible and giving like brown warmth. Continuing on with the accessories, you have a beautiful brown belt that's optional, obviously. These beautiful brown satchel bags that you can wear as an option. If I'm dressing up as Indiana Jones for Halloween, best believe I will be purchasing an Indiana Jones whip off of Amazon or wherever has that costumes, and I will be carrying it around with me. It's gonna be holstered on my hip and I'm gonna be waving it around and having so much fun with that. I love the idea that these boots are so in style now, so I know so many people are gonna have them. So this one's so fun. I also feel like it's kind of unique. The siren isn't as unique, but I think it's just so fun, so like why would you not do it? This is my beautiful little collage graphic for Indiana Jones. I think I talked about everything on here. Yeah, let's go on to the next one. These next two are gonna be like couples ideas. So this next one is so interesting. It's Medusa and a stone statue, and I'm like, how tragic, how scary. We love, and people love dressing up as Medusa, so I'm like, just get your little old partner, your little bestie, your man, whoever you want to just like be a stone statue. And definitely if you have like a bestie who hates Halloween, girly pop, be a stone statue. It's so simple and easy and doesn't require like a crazy bunch of effort. Like, I feel like it's the perfect lazy Halloween costume. Medusa, however, is not. Let's talk about it. Powerful Gorgon. For your base, you're gonna either want to wear, I feel, black, gold, or green. I didn't find any green like dresses or outfits that I loved, but this black two-piece set, I was like, that kind of eats for Medusa. This gold little slip dress, obviously, and then this gold black dress right here. I'm like, those are eating for Medusa. This was like really cool gold, like a body jewelry. Like, you would not wear that alone because people would be able to see everything. But to just wear like gold jewelry like dripping off of you, I feel like it's just really beautiful and aesthetic. Obviously, we're gonna accessorize with the snakes. So we got snake rings. We have a snake arm piece right here. We have a snake necklace right here, another snake arm chain. We have snake rings, especially if you don't want to do one of these crazy crowns like this girl has here, or if you want to do something more simple like the crowns that this girl laid on her head, or just do like the makeup. Like, if you don't want to have crazy Medusa like crown of snakes, then accessorizing with snakes is definitely the way to go. Just like the mermaid, I love the scales that this girl does here. I love how she puts it on her forehead here and on her cheekbones. I love her dark lipstick. I love the dark green eyeshadow with the gold mixed in. Definitely, if you want to go a little fancier, the gold lace-up shoes that people have are perfect. You can also, you know, if you're looking for more comfort, some black boots would also be, I feel, work really well with Medusa. I feel like if you hit it with the snakes and you hit it with the makeup and you hit it with the green and the gold and the black, no one is going to be able to doubt who you are. Moving on to the partner side, the stone statue. So there are two ways that this costume can go. You can go all out like this girl down here and this girl up here and just cover yourself in white body paint and gray body paint and make yourself look like a statue. Or you can do what I also thought was really nice and a really simple way to do it, which is just be super monochrome gray. So you can get a white like toga like this if you want to stick with like the ancient Roman, ancient Greek vibe. Or you can just do gray monotone, like this gray monotone suit. You can get one of these super cool like shirts that has the hood, the gray hood. Keep it with the gray and then accessorize accordingly. I loved this metal cuff that I found, and I think it would be really cool to add a touch of like this metal stone Medusa necklace or this metal stone Medusa ring as like a touch of like, we know who turned you into stone girl, like you're wearing it on your ring. I love this girl's eyeshadow right here, the way that she did like a smoky eye, but it's just centered around her her eyeliner, her underline. Makeup wise, like I said, you can either go crazy or you can do something simple like this, or you can do like this girl does half and half. I'm like, that would be so cool if somebody did just like stone peeking out, like did a little stone on the collarbone. This costume combo is definitely for the besties, for the couples, for for anyone who wants to do this, for the roommates, especially if you have a partner who does not want to put in a lot of effort to their Halloween. Again, if you have someone who does, they can go all out with the makeup and all out with the costume like this, but I was just like, I want to put something in here that is manageable for people who like don't like, Halloween is not their favorite holiday, but they still want to go and celebrate with friends. So okay, so moving on to the last inspo for this Halloween, we have Cupid and Love Struck. This is, I feel, the perfect couple's costume, so let's get into it. Cupid is so special to me, so let's start with the simple. This girl, I love her costume. Red tank top, white mini skirt, Converse. She has the bow and arrow here and the angel wings. Boom, done. A red lip, done. That is how easy you can execute this Cupid costume. However, if you're like me and you want to go a little cray, we're gonna keep going. This girl has this red corset with this heart white tutu. Love. White lace gloves. Love. Same thing. She has these like white little bloomers with the red corset and the red wing with the cutesy little stockings. Love. Let's go into individual items. I love these pink bloomers. If you want to go more the lingerie route, as I think people should, you can do the pink bloomer. You can do the beautiful pink heart bra, okay? Pink heart bra. I love this heart crown. I love a good crown, and I love, let's just give Cupid a heart crown because why not? The wings. The wings are so important to Cupid because he is in fact an angel. As you can see, we can do cutesy little white wings, cutesy little white wings. You can do cutesy little red wings. I love this girl who did white wings and put hearts on them. I feel like you could definitely find heart stickers or just like heart felt and just hot glue them onto those wings, and it is just such a way to like elevate it. Obviously you need your bow and arrow. Look at all these girls, they got their bow and arrow. That is so important, and that's super important because it ties into the Love Struck. Okay, it ties into the Love Struck, so we want our bow and arrow. Hearts everywhere, heart earrings, heart necklaces. Shoes wise, I'm looking for some white sneakers. You can do some white pumps, you can do red pumps, you can do a red boot, a pink boot, a white boot. What I love is when people add the detail of the socks or the stockings, like these little cutesy stockings that have the lace and the pink. Cupid, 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 your makeup is gonna look super glowy, youthful, proud to be messing with people's lives. But the main takeaways, we're looking for love, okay? We're looking for reds, we're looking for pinks, we're looking for whites, we're looking for angel, love. For Love Struck, I think this is so funny to me. Take a tank top or one of these button downs and just lather it in lipstick stains, and then I think you should go all out with like a red bottom. I don't like how this guy, sorry these people that I found on Pinterest that are just all over my PowerPoint, I don't like the black bottom. I think these like red gingham shorts are so cute. These red heart briefs, these white and red heart striped briefs or boxer shorts are just like perfect. And then my main takeaway is they need a headband with an arrow going through it, and I think that is gonna show everybody, oh, Cupid and Love Struck. Like, that's so good, and I really want to see it. I love this costume so much, and I really hope somebody does it. I really want to do it. Tengo ningún persona that I can do this costume with, but maybe one day, please. Yeah, oh my god, guys, so these are my ideas. I am so happy. I'm so happy that everyone paid attention and everyone listened, okay? Those were my past Halloween costumes, future intended and planned Halloween costumes. If you didn't find an idea from this video, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, that's thunder. Okay. Halloween is my calling. I will be the next Heidi Klum who throws those insane Halloween parties when I'm famous, okay? We're manifesting. I'm still mourning the fact that I won't be having Halloween this year, but by sharing this info with you guys, I genuinely feel better. Thank you for watching and for celebrating my favorite holiday with me. If you did end up using one of these costumes, please let me know in the comments below. That would actually mean the most to me. And I hope everyone has a really happy Halloween. Bye!